Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Welcome to the stream, where we are jumping back into King's Quest. And hopefully this time I won't need a guide. I really hope not. Right, the dragon. I have a feeling that's not actually the dragon, and it's like a decoy or something. That's my guess. Oh, my headphones. The wire's not long enough. Or it's something else. Hey, John. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Nightmares come in many forms. Once you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal.
Oh, I'm just taking that with me. Okay.
It's just in my head.
How was your weekend?
It's not gonna work. I'm not afraid of you.
That's a lot of rats.
I figured after that scream you'd be back. Let's pick up our story once again.
Okay.
I wasn't actually afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chakra. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
Okay. What is that? Oh, okay. Oh, thanks.
I didn't need to wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a
They should have taken
new
up.
adventure.
Pull down. Lazy today. Yeah. I had my daughter this weekend, and I saw a video from Cinemasker AVGN where they talked about one of the Ernest movies. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, I haven't seen an Ernest movie in forever. And my daughter's like, watch Ernest? And I'm like, yeah, we can watch Ernest. So we watched two of the Ernest movies. We watched Ernest in... What was it? We watched Ernest Goes to Africa, and we watched Ernest Plays Basketball, I think is what it was called. By Manny.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill. All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese!" One even ate a baby. The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan. As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates. The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest." The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king. The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged.
And Justice was at the top of the list because I wanted to watch season 3 once I'm done. Season 2. Huh. I haven't watched any of it.
The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in.
I've been going back through the Marvel movies chronologically before Endgame, but I've been going through them so fast. Like today, I just got done with Civil War, so I've only got Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man and Wasp, and Infinity War left before Endgame. So I've been going through them very quickly.
He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side. With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below.
Wait! Oh, so these are the people.
The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work.
Or wait, oh.
Back and watch. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the
Okay, I see now.
games were just beginning.
So these aren't the people. They are goblins, but they read this story and they're trying to reenact it. 101 goblin pranks to fool your friends. The baby swap. Oh, goodness. What's this one? Oh, that's not open that up. Okay. Uh-oh.
Do nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Ugh. Goblins ruin everything.
Is that?
Really? Yes, I'm still paying attention. That would never work.
This hardest order. Hold that.
Oh boy.
Distress! Help us, King!
Enough! They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are? You've missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Oh shit.
Wait. How about a new story?
Oh boy. I got to choose.
Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here.
a Chester.
There lived a wise
Oh, it's out this week?
who loved adventures.
Nice. This week, man, I can't believe it.
Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he...
Tuesday? Oh, of course it's Tuesday.
jump-kicked an evil serpent lord. No, that can't be right. Wait a minute here. Outsmarted the Quizzical Griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their heart. But it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
Bravery.
No, that can't be right.
No?
Wait a minute here.
Oh, maybe his hat?
Let me try that again. His old adventurer cap. And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with...
Now bravery?
bravery. And the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Grandpa's gotta hear about this.
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
Well, I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
Shut up.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi.
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. But I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they will be.
That's true.
Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
Oh shit.
You look like you could use a friend.
Oh shit. So Manny's gonna be the main antagonist to all this, isn't he? So that's the end of chapter 2. Alright. Time for chapter 3. Once Upon a Climb. Alright. One more chapter
I began my
done.
knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape for my back, and an appetite for adventures. Questing led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne. I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory. That trellis looks better over there.
Okay.
In a few short
Whoa.
months, I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be. And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
Oh, the last little one is so cute.
Wait, no! There is absolutely no way that could be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too invested in that owl. I must have missed a detail in the story.
So if I go back, let's see.
Over there, really.
What? That's confusing. Oh.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible. That trellis looks better over there.
Oh, okay, so I can't... I have to...
Over there, really.
Okay, so let's see here.
Something's still missing in...
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna go all the way over.
I didn't abandon that owl
Okay.
family. I found a way to save their son.
Okay, I think what I have to do is go all the way back, probably, then.
I forgot one small detail. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, and a small shovel in my pocket. Buried in the soil was a tiny, spiniferous thorn seed.
Okay.
No treasure there.
But...
That looked like a great spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
Or would it actually be better here, maybe?
A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Get that back out. Put the acorn in there.
That miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate new beginnings.
Put this there. Or, you know what? No. Because I need the sun. So this is going to go over here. Okay, and then the thorn is going to go into the middle one. I think that's how I should do it. I feel like I literally did like 7 of the 10 combinations that I could have right there. Okay. That should do it, maybe? There we go.
The family of chirping owls brought a smile to my face, but anguish to my heart. My kingdom was thriving, but I was alone. Who was I building this Daventry for?
Cool.
The loneliness of the road that night was only offset by the company of my hungry, rumbling tummy. I headed back to the castle for a bite to eat.
Damn. Where is everybody?
What good is all this food with no one to share it with? Oh, how rude of me. Here you go.
Sire, Daventry Decree 74311.
I know. No animals are allowed at the table. Did the Hobblepots ever respond to my invitation for dinner?
No response. I haven't seen them in a while, actually. Sorry.
You're right. Perhaps the guards would accept an invite for dinner.
Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to, but...
Yeah, Decree 911 to the 23rd power.
Afraid so, sire.
As you were. Oh, before I forget, Larry, you know I restored the budget for your own personal steed, right?
Oh, right. My own personal steed. Thank you.
That sounds like Mike Myers.
Well, I suppose I could use the surplus on masking the odor of number 2. No, I mean Royal Guard number 2. He smells like syrup.
It's intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
Wow.
Someone had placed a second throne next to mine as a hint. I bet it was Royal Guard number 2. He was growing old and anxious for Graham kids.
Really? You're using your own name in puns now?
You're right. That pun was chairless.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with? You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all... Well, would you care to join me for dinner?
Dinner sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress. Or if that plate of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong on the lavender again. I can smell the spices from here.
Wow.
Now's not the time for that. Didn't.
Is there anything else I can grab?
Tribe's old.
No? Try that. There you go.
More peas, sir? Apologies. I'm allergic to the lavender.
Nope, I'm pretty full. Look, these peas reek of lavender.
Round peg?
Next stream should be tomorrow. We'll be jumping back into Uncharted 2 tomorrow.
Round peg? You're not fool. Now's not the time. Round peg? You're not fooling me. That didn't fit there. Now's not the time. That didn't fit.
Can you fan some of this lavender smell away from my nostrils? Please.
Alright, man. I will see you then.
Can you fan?
You're not round peg. Now's not.
Oh, right. That would make perfect sense.
That's a good start. What else can we add to her? You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What about a hat? What should we use for the face?
Okay, so hat.
You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What should we use for the face?
You're not fooling me.
You're right.
Now's not the time for that.
You're...
That round peg? That didn't.
Okay, so I did not realize it was just going to smack that like right on there. So, oh well.
Such big muscles. Can't believe you had trouble finding a girlfriend.
I worked on those muscles for myself, Gwendolyn. Thank you very much.
Purple cape. Wait a minute. Uh-huh.
Refill.
Gotcha. There you go.
Oh, perfect. What should we name her? No, that's my sister's name. You know that. I'm thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
It was at that exact moment when the magical mirror called out to me. The mirror showed me a magical reflection of a tower far away in the kingdom of Kolima. It told me that the princess I would marry was trapped at the very top, waiting for me to rescue her.
That is a very tall tower.
I grabbed a beautiful ring from the royal treasury and headed off to save my future wife. Ha! Oh, looks like my nursemaids are here. Can you excuse me for half an hour?
You got it, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, there's that game that I played that I was terrible at.
Gwendolyn, it's your move.
Oh. What's taking them so long?
I'm honestly not sure. He's probably just distracting the nursemaids with his jokes.
For 4 hours?
Would that really surprise you?
No, I guess not.
So, are you excited for Grandmother's birthday?
I haven't even picked out a present yet.
Mother helped me pick out mine. I'm told it's the perfect gift.
All right, children. Your grandpa is now ready for you. Gwendolyn, he asked to see you first.
Can we go together?
Best not to overwhelm him all at once. Besides, I need God's help with the daily decrees.
Is it all right if we finish this after lunch?
Go ahead. Wouldn't want to keep him from his favorite.
Ouch.
Your grandfather doesn't have favorites, Scott. He loves each of you in his own special way. Now tidy up and meet me in the throne room. I've got 3 trays of appetizers with your name on them.
Own special way. Doesn't matter. Not with Addendum 48677 in the books.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, bother.
Come on. There's got to be another one in there. Just one more. One last quest. Another notch in my feather. A voyage to Neptune's kingdom. Or a journey through the infinite desert. Please, Mira. One final adventure.
Grandpa?
Ah, just the person I wanted to see.
Are you doing all right?
I am now.
Did they find you the right medicine?
Your company is better than any medicine in those vials. Yeah. Now, come, sit. This time, you picked the story. Something with a dragon, perhaps.
Actually, could you tell me more about Grandma? Everyone knows she's a great queen, and she's nice and regal and wonderful. But none of that's helping me pick out her birthday present. I want to get her something really special.
Of course. I suppose there's no better place to start than at the beginning, when my travels led me to the Enchanted Isles.
Oh, there's that super high tower. Jeez. That is gonna be something.
Grandpa, Mom used to tell me this story before bed. Hasn't everyone in Daventry heard this? You climbed that tower, rescued Princess Valenice, fell in love, and lived happily ever after.
Well, fairy tales have a bad habit of simplifying matters of the heart. They weave tales that love just happens easily and with no effort required. The real story is far more exciting than what you've been led to believe.
So epic. Oh, there he is. That was weird. Okay. Oh. Thanks for the catch. Go, 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 go. Hello? Oh! Leaps of faith. Nice. It is just all leaps of faith.
I hadn't even...
Okay. Hang on. Okay. Hey, Doom. Okay, top left corner. Those two. Okay. That. Oh, there we go. How you doing tonight? Doing all right. On to chapter 3. Started around like 5:35, so 40 minutes.
Fate brought me to that tower to find my true love. But which one was she? I pleaded with a magic mirror to show me a sign.
Yeah, no, I tweeted that I was going to start early today. Also, that there are new videos coming out for patrons. I personally think she's pretty cute, so I'm going to go for her.
Princess, will you marry me?
Oh,
don't you
damn.
believe in love at first sight?
I don't. Well, I do, but not like this. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. You didn't even ask my dad. Please stand up. You're making it worse.
Yes. Well, my apologies.
This ought to be interesting. Oh god, is he? No, he's not.
My one true love.
Well, I might have said yes, but I loathe second place.
So that's no?
Yes. I mean, yes, that's a no.
Well, no bother. We shall now proceed with the rescue mission as planned. Princesses, if you would be so kind as to toss down your long, luxurious golden locks of hair?
You're joking, right? No one's had that hairstyle for decades. Centuries, really.
Please tell me buried inside that ornate cape is a real escape plan. Like a trained eagle, or flying berries, or an adventuring rope.
Adventuring rope?
Ouch. No. Oh. Well, that sucks.
You're a bit of a ropeless romantic now, aren't you?
Well, looks like you're stuck here with us. An intro might be in order. My name is...
Earthquake?
Not quite.
Oh. This thing is alive. That's why it's so tall. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was like the neck.
Steady that shelf! Oh, good catch!
Over there, if you would. Lovely. Right there!
To your left! Nice moves. Quick feet.
I felt like the magic mirror was playing games with my heart. Was it watching every move I made? Did it already know who my queen was? I needed to relax. I needed to be myself. I needed to clean up the mess I made.
What?
What was this dark magic? An invisible wall guarded the outside world from me. If I wanted to impress the princesses, I would need to find another way to get that vase.
Well, I'm gonna go back in here.
Which princess did you talk to first?
Hey there. Sorry about earlier. Things got a little... weird.
It's all right. We all go a little... awkward sometimes.
I'm Graham, by the way. As in King Graham of Daventry. As in King Graham the...
We'll go with compassionate.
Compassionate. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you, Graham. I'm known as Nice. As in Princess Nice of Western Kalima.
Is Nice short for something?
It is, but only my family calls me by my full name.
It's gonna be super long, isn't it?
I see.
Yep.
Okay, okay.
Okay then. So, I should also apologize for forgetting my adventuring rope. I guess nothing was planned in my proposal.
Yes, the adventuring rope. Sorry, I was just joking. Rope wouldn't help us.
It wouldn't?
If there was a way to escape, we would have done it by now. I've tried Pegasus summoning, beanstalk repelling, wishing on magic stars. You name it. V even constructed a hang glider out of sheets and hangers once.
Nope. We're all bound to this tower by some outdated wizard spell. You know, one that needs some nonsensical ideal of love to break it.
I see.
I knew from reading Courting Queens to Hold Court the importance of a good first impression. I would have to choose my next words carefully.
So... What did you study in school?
I didn't. My parents had too many kids to send off to a fancy school, so I followed my own inspiration. Piano, painting, snoot breeding, and that was just on Monday. And you? Did you attend a traditional school?
I went to night school up north and majored in all things adventure, and minored in creative costuming. Another question, if you'd humor me.
What's your favorite jelly bean?
What's your favorite jelly bean?
Popcorn, of course. Is there any other option?
Not in my book.
Tell me about your best friend.
Who would you say is your best friend?
V. Forever and always. We make a good team, and we're always coming up with the craziest of ideas. Well, I come up with the crazy ideas. She just kind of looks at me funny and stares at me blankly. Do you have a best friend?
Oh, well, I have Triumph. He's a great pal, but not much of a talker. Then there's the townspeople, and they're great, but I guess we're not like best friends. Oh, the knights, but they're sort of forced to like me. I guess it's an open position?
That was a nice distraction. Thank you. Perhaps we can continue later, but we really should get back to straightening up.
Shark Attack Deathmatch 2. What on earth is Shark Attack Deathmatch? I need to look this up. Let me see. Let me see if my computer can even run it first before I say yes or no. Looks like I can run it on the minimum settings. What's the recommended computer settings? Or system requirements, I guess. Gigs RAM. Looks like I can run it. Sure, I'll take it. Free games are free games.
This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
Hello. I thought perhaps we could have a do-over.
A rematch? All right. Well, we could start with your name.
My name? Of course. I'm King Graham of Daventry. King Graham the...
I'm just going to keep the same options, or same things, and not lie.
Compassionate.
Compassionate. Nice to meet you, Graham. I'm V, as in Princess V of Eastern Kalima.
So, do you come here often? To this tower?
Well, it's an embarrassing story, but I'm not one to lie. An old woman bet me I couldn't climb to the top of this tower and beat the record. I'm never one to back down from a challenge.
Did you beat the record?
Of course I did. Crushed it. But now I'm trapped up here. I do hope Dad is not too worried. And that he remembers to change the Leviathan's water.
Leviathan?
So what about you? What brings you here?
Magic mirror told me I would meet the love of my life up here.
That's awkward. But I appreciate your honesty. Now we really should get back to cleaning. We don't have much more time.
Much more time. What's gonna happen?
It was cold at the top of that tower.
Alright, cool. Thanks, dude.
The sparkly purple book had a winged Pegasus on its cover. Perhaps one of the princesses would know where it went.
I have a feeling I know which one.
The take-home version of the Battle of Wits. Huh. I didn't see a spot for board games. All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I didn't see any chocolate chips.
Damn.
An unfinished masterpiece. No idea where this belongs.
I do, because I saw it. It's over here. Okay.
Shame. It looked like the loot cracked in the tumble and was in need of a repair.
What I think of the end of episode 2? Well, obviously Manny is returning, so that should be interesting.
Advanced crosswords, riddles, and puzzles. The whole book was solved already. I wonder who it belonged to.
The hidden magical world. Each page brings me more joy
Right.
than the last. Can you put that over there? Very nice. I'll finish it someday. Until then, it goes over there.
No. Really?
Appreciate it.
Uh-oh. Bongos?
Bongos. Perhaps they go with the kitchenware.
I have a feeling she'll know where they go.
My bongos! OV says these are nothing but treble. Can you put them back over there?
Yeah, John was here earlier and he told me about it.
Thank you.
So yeah, it comes out Tuesday, so we'll probably have a look-see on Wednesday for that. Yeah, he was here earlier.
My dad and I used to play this game for hours. It goes on that shelf. Appreciate it. I read that at least 3 times a year. Could you put it back over there? Appreciate it.
Oh, what now? Some bone nunchucks, apparently.
Some sort of nunchuck made of bone. At least it was a self-sustainable business model.
I do like them. I like them a lot.
What can I say? As an only child, I was in constant need to keep myself entertained. Appreciate it.
Whoa! I'll just... Oh, I know Maze.
Round peg, square. You're not...
I have not played it, but that's the one that's like, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the one where it's like Pac-Man, but in 3D or whatever, and it's got like the crazy, weird, like evil monkeys? Oh, no?
That didn't fit there.
Gotcha.
Wow, not too shabby. Excellent work, Graham.
Sentient Corn. I do remember that. Markiplier played that, didn't he? That sounds so familiar. Somebody played that.
It's Hagatha! You better hide.
I
Wade?
can't stand that soggy woman. Won't even speak to her.
V, that's not very nice.
Might not be nice, but it's true.
You've never been one to give the time of day to people you don't like.
Seriously, she looks like a melted marshmallow.
Everything tip-top up here? Ah, how are my delicate little flowers?
We're splendid, Hagatha. Thank you.
Looks like you lovelies missed a spot. What was that?
Nothing.
That's right, dearie. A good princess should keep her thoughts on the inside, just like we practiced. Oh, out of place?
Oh boy.
Aftershock?
Oh, sweetie, we'll need to continue working on your awkward bungling.
I went too quickly, huh? Yeah.
To be weeded.
Zards.
That's right, dearie. A good princess should keep her thoughts on the inside, just like we practiced.
I was seeing if there's any way that I could just do that, so I didn't get it all messed up there.
Oh, sweetie, we'll need to continue working on your awkward bungling.
I've been working on my sleep giggles too.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, that smell. From over there. Yes, yes.
I can't go anywhere else, so...
What do we have here?
Hagatha, would you like
to... interrupt? It's rude.
Whatever you say. Slimy cucumber.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
Oh, joy! Looks like another princess's turn-up party.
Princess?
Long, flowing gown, pale skin with rose-colored cheeks, an elaborate headdress, and wait. Oh, the scent of lavender. I recognize a princess when I see one.
Wow.
Welcome to my tower. I'd invite you to dinner, but you don't really have a choice. Oh, Agatha. Good one.
Are you eating a turnip, or is that your nose? Oh, I want to say it so bad. Oh, I want to say it so bad.
I just have to ask, is that your nose, or are you eating a turnip?
Oh, well, what a funny little princess. Humor does not suit us ladies. It would do you well to remember that. Now come, it's time to eat.
Hum's face.
Hush! What was that? What's everyone feel like for dinner?
I'll take savory. Sweet, please.
After dinner, Hagatha excused herself and told us to get our beauty rest like all good princesses should. The sun was setting, but none of us were sleepy. Vi suggested we play a game to pass the time. Nice picked out Moral Quarrel, a casual social game. Vi preferred something more competitive, but begrudgingly went along with it.
All right. The first step is we answer all the cards in front of us. We must answer honestly, or the game won't work.
A magical genie offers you one of two very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
Well, if you live the 10 lives, do you have the information from the previous lives? Or...
With it. This is the easy part.
Hey, I am asking some theoretical questions here.
Any more time? Good thing we went with such a simple game.
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon? Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
A dragon with a pet dragon. Weird.
Oh, man. I'll just go with the pet dragon.
A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands?
The tail.
Would you
that one's easy.
A, constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
I actually like the smell of syrup.
Me too. But I'm sure you'd get used to it.
Come on with it. This is the easy part. First,
Shut
we
up.
mix up our hands. At the start of our turn, we choose which player we want to try to pair with. We'll then ask the question from the card at the top of our decks. If both asker and askee answer the same way, they both place the card on one of the 3 spaces between them. Once there are 3 cards between the 2 players, they both win the game. If there's not a match between players, the card must be discarded. If a player runs out of cards before matching 3, they lose. Graham, are you getting all this?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, Mirror, which one is it? Is it V? Is it Nice? Do they like me? Do I like them? What does my breath smell like? Oh, lavender. And, ooh, eggs. We're inside. Should I take my hat off? What if they don't like capes? That's silly. Everyone loves capes. What if they're allergic to Triumph? Please tell me this is my inside voice.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. Just in my relaxed box.
Ready to begin? Graham, you start.
A magical genie offers you one of 2 very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
So I think that she would choose 10 100-year lives, Because it would allow you to be a kid again.
100% B.
Yes!
I agree. Think of all the lives you could lead. Explorer, artist, pirate, vampire.
Or a ninja. Or a zombie.
Gotcha!
A rich merchant inadvertently drops one shiny gold coin on the ground. You see a poor, hungry orphan pick it up. Do you A, convince the orphan to be honest and return the coin, or B, turn your head the other way and let the orphan keep the coin?
Turn your head the other way.
B. The orphan needs that money more than the merchant does.
I chose A. I figured their honesty would be rewarded with more than just one shiny gold coin.
Gram,
Oh boy.
you have been hunting for your starving family all day and only managed to catch a small goose. On your way back home, a hungry beggar offers you magic beans in return for the goose. The beggar tells you that the beanstalk sprouted from his beans will lead you to a chest that produces unlimited food. He would go after it himself, but his legs are too tired and old. Do you A, kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner? Or B, let the beggar eat the goose and plant the beans in your yard?
Just from your voice, I'm pretty sure you chose B.
Magic beans.
Yep, magic beans.
Magic beans.
Magic beans!
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend.
V appreciates honesty.
To leave town,
She would throw
never
him
return.
in the
Or
dungeon.
B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon.
So I'm gonna go with this
I
because
pick A.
we picked the same
I
thing.
agree. Charles should be banished for the crimes he committed. But I couldn't imprison a friend.
Niece and I won the game. She looked like she was holding in a victory dance. V looked upset, not because of me, but because she hated to lose. When the sun went down, the air turned frigid. We decided it was too cold to play another game and headed to bed. The walls of the tower were pretty thin, and embarrassing as it is to admit, that
Oh, boy.
I overheard the princesses talking about me.
So what do you think of King Gram the Compassionate?
He seems friendly, I guess.
He's quite the character.
This seemed like the perfect time to explore the tower. I was interested in getting to know my new home better.
And with that, we are going to be done. So, wait, what? Sorry, it's gonna have to wait till next time. But anyway, so that is going to do it for the stream tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow. And during that stream, we will be jumping back into Uncharted 2. You'll see I put up a little new thing to show appreciation for patrons. So you guys will now be on this at the beginning of streams and at the end of streams is what I'm going to do with it now. So that'll pop up at the beginning and at the end. So this is a way to say thanks. But anyway, so tomorrow we'll jump back into Uncharted 2. Wednesday, then we'll do The Walking Dead since that'll be out. And then we'll kind of go from there. So until then, everyone have a nice night. Take care. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a nice night.